Hello and welcome to another tutorial on my channel Create by Kay. My hook size is 3.5 millimeter, and for this pattern I go and chain multiple of 2. Make my slip knot, and now I chain 1, 2, again 1 and 2, 1 and 2. For a 1, I go in each chain, make a loop and keep that loop on my hook. Go on that chain, grab the yarn and make a loop. Go with my finger right there and I move to the next chain and I make a loop. Again. I just do like this to make sure they are the same height. And I keep going making the loops. To complete row 1, I grab the yarn and I pull through the first loop. Now I grab the yarn and pull through that loop and the next one, and again that loop and the next one. All the time I make sure this one is a little bit loose. I don't want it too tight, and I grab the yarn and I pull through that one and the next one, and I repeat. For row 2, I chain 2, 1 and 2, and now I go with my hook like this. I grab the yarn, make a long loop, yarn over, and I go back with another long loop. Now what I do is I go with my fingers right here and I do like this. I grab the yarn and I make a loop. I move to the next 2 stitches and I do the same. Grab the yarn, pull through, yarn over, and I go back, grab the yarn and pull through. And I do like this with my hook. Now I grab the yarn and I make a loop. And again. Yarn over, I go back. And now on the last stitch I go in both loops and I chain 2, 1 and 2. Now to complete row 2, I grab the yarn and pull through that loop and the next one. Here I chain 1 and then I grab the yarn and pull through that loop and the next one. Again I chain 1 and then I pull through the loops, chain 1, pull through the loops, chain 1, pull through the loops, and the last one I chain 1 and I pull through. Now I go and make this loop a little bit longer and then I go into the chain and make a loop, and then I go into the stitch and make a loop, and then again the chain and the loop, stitch, I make a loop, chain, I make a loop, stitch, I make a loop. And one more to the chain right here. To complete, I grab the yarn and pull through one, grab the yarn, pull through that loop, and the next one is exactly how I complete row 1. Now I go and repeat row 2. I chain 2, then I go into the 2 stitches, grab the yarn, make a loop, yarn over, I go back and make a loop. Now I do like this with my hook, grab the yarn and I make a loop. And I move to the next 2 stitches and I do the same. And to the others ones. Now I go to the last stitch and I make 2 chains. To complete, I grab the yarn and pull through that loop and the next one. Here I will chain and then I pull through my loops, I chain again and then I pull through the loops, chain and then pull through, and I chain and then I will pull through. Now what I do is I go with row 3 and then again with row 2 and then again I repeat row 3 and row 2.